Hi guys, this is Simeon right here. I am quite late this season with seeding my garden, just some of the crops, and partially because we had this cold weather, ice and snow for so long, and then all of a sudden it just exploded. But you guys know from last season that I bought this made in Germany 4-row seeder, and that I had my challenges with it. I got a lot of comments on that video, all the things I was doing wrong and so on. Well, I got contacted a couple months ago by a viewer from Poland. He said, well, why don't you check out this seeder? I can send it to you. And this is a, if I'm not mistaken, made in Ukraine, but he is from Poland, and he has some of the products on his own. He wanted me to send a 4-row seeder to me. I said no, I have a 4-row seeder. What I want to buy this spring is a 1-row seeder. And then he said, okay, no problem. I want you to check out this one. So we've had very good experience with products made in Poland. This is made in Ukraine, but in general, Eastern Europe, they have a lot of gardening stuff going on there, even on the smaller scale that is not so common anymore over here in Scandinavia or Germany, for example. And I've been very impressed by the stuff. So check this out. This is made in Germany, and I had a lot of issues with it. I didn't like it too much. So check this out. The biggest thing for me was that these little wheels here wouldn't spin so well. And the thing is, I have a no-dig garden with really nice organic material. And occasionally, I can have like a bigger chunk of a wood chip or something, then this thing stops working all the way. And then people say, well, yeah, of course you're not supposed to have that. But the thing is, with my softer ground, this would just drag through the dirt and it wouldn't spin, and partially because this goes fairly heavy. I mean, even if I would put some oil there, then it would just collect dirt right away. Now, one reason why I think this is, check out the size difference of the wheels. And this is what I think is going to make the difference for me. Obviously, I still have to wait and see how this one works, but just by looking at it, these wheels, not only do they spin much easier, they have a much better momentum when I pull this over on this axis than these little wheels have, okay? Now, obviously there are some downsides to this. Here you can see the size of wheel for the size of seats. And I have some extra wheels here. I will see now how easy that is going to be for me to switch out. But on this, obviously, I have 3 or 4 different sizes of, of seats here that I can just adjust right away. I don't have to loosen any screws or anything. So that's obviously very nice on this seeder. But, this is going to be a limited comparison because this is a 1-row seeder, this is a 4-row seeder. You use them for different things. But I'm very excited about this one, and I'm going to seed some carrots with it. So here you have all the different sizes that came with this. And you obviously have to see which size will be the right one for your crop. But you can see here, this one, you can pretty much sow peas with this. And you have up to tiny lettuce seeds, probably radishes, carrots will be fairly small, and then you even have, very tight spacing. You have bigger spacing, and you just have to see what works right for you. So the one that's in here, I would think this seems to be a tight spacing for like radishes or something like that. Okay, so I've never done this. Let's check it out here. Just loosen this one screw here, Let's see if I can do it with my Leatherman. Oh, it works. Now, I'm always happy when I can do things with my multi-tool, where I don't have to bring my entire workshop out or bring all the tools to the workshop. So there you go, took it off, just lift this out. It's not quite a circle, but it's straight here, and so is this axis here, and that way you ensure that this actually spins, doesn't stay at the same spot. Very cool, very simple, I like that. Will prevent it from messing up. So let's secure this black wheel right here with another screw. Let's take that out. So this is a little bit of work if you want to seed a lot of different stuff, but it's not too bad. You can just choose the one that works for your seeds, then sow all of them, then you change this. Obviously this is a tool made for smaller gardens, you know. You wouldn't expect this to be this huge deal. So here you have it. This would have been too big for me for my carrot seeds. Let's see what we are gonna take now. Okay, here I have some spinach seeds that are a bit old, but I still want to try them again. Then I have some carrot seeds here, and I really want to get those into the ground. So here you see just how small carrot seeds are, if you don't know that already. Yeah, so this wheel I will use for the carrot seeds. Put the wheel back in. Now we'll see how this will work here actually. This way, that's right. And here they come. Yeah, and it works great. Here you go. Right wheel installed. Now again, like on the other seeder as well, you have this brush that you can adjust that brushes away the seeds, so just the one that falls into the little hole actually gets seeded. So I've got my seeder here now. I'm gonna put the carrot seeds in here and then see if this thing is as good as I hope and think it will be. Okay. Now I don't want to seed the carrot seeds too narrow. Oh my goodness, what a dream. What a dream. So I can't describe how super nice this just felt. It went through there, it didn't stop a single time. It's like trying to cut through frozen butter or cutting through room temperature butter. That's how easy this was. That's how big the difference was between this and the other seeder. Unbelievable. I still have lots of bigger pieces here that are in the way, just like I had when I had the other seeder. but it just works so great. Now that it is gonna put out the right amount of seeds, not too many, that's just up to you by choosing the right hole size, obviously. So I think one of the big issues with the other seeder is simply that it's just metal, and as soon as there's some dust coming in there, it scratches, it doesn't turn easier. The wheels are so small. These ones have much more momentum. It works so nice. So nice. I don't want to find methods that work for my tools, but I want to find tools that work for my methods. So this works great for me, much better, much better than the other seeder. And so I'm going from a made in Germany to a made in Eastern Europe. And I have one more thing to show you, because I got one more tool for my garden from this company. And by the way, this is the company in case you are interested in purchasing one of these. So look at what I've got here. It's a little cultivator. I will be able to weed my rows of garlic with this. It's from the same company, and I think this is going to be a perfect tool. When I don't have to bend down, I'm really happy. And let's put this to the test and see if I can weed my garlic rows with this. Oh, it works so well. Super easy too. Super nice. Now you see, for this width, it would be even better if I put this part on there. So you can switch this out. This is the smallest that I have. You have this one that's wider, this one that is the biggest, and with this wide one I could probably drive straight through this row here. But boy, this is, you have much more control than you would with a hand hoe, and it is super easy on your back. So we'll probably just drive here and drive through here. Super nice. One thing that I really like are tools that are simple, easy to use, and that's exactly what I have now with these two things. Very impressed with them. Obviously I'm gonna be using them a bunch more, and I will find out more how they work for me, but I'm very impressed with it so far. Completely sufficient for the kind of work that I'm doing with gardening right now. Gardening, in that sense, it's not my biggest branch here on the farm. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have questions about the products or about other things, put them below in the comments, and I hope to see you soon and stay in touch with you. Bye bye.